when there was entrance tests for Azad University. You just studied those days. One of the problems of the government is that the executive deputy, the deputy president for executive affairs, instead of solving the problems of the people, is trying to find cases in order to just fabricate something against others so that they use it for tonight. So I am just coming in order to change this morale, this spirit. What is in the eighth point announcement of Imam Khomeini is against this spirit, against just tarnishing the students and so on. He says that starring the students started during the time of Mr. Moin. It was bad, but I don't think that they used to beat the people and arrest people as they do right now. Please don't take my time. See, we want to behave in a just manner. I didn't speak about you for 4 years. When then it came to the extreme, I thought it is my duty. I didn't have any other incentive. I realized that you are endangering the country. In other problems, I will just discuss about the economic issues, how you are just managing the country. The money council has just turn the country into your backyard. It is just like the Qajar era. What did Aghassi do? He had a treasury and he used to allocate money to so and so. You know, the Council of Money is in order to limit your power, and my power, the management and planning organization, is in order to prevent you from just expending as you like. Then they take you into task. You know, according to some organizations, then there are some money lost, and there are many cases. It is in your interest, it is in my interest, and it is in the interest of the entire nation. You didn't do so. So I am talking on the basis of my sympathy. See, I am putting for the problem. If it continues, and if I go into the details of other aspects, then we realize that the inflation, unemployment, addiction, and also this wrong culture and our defeat in foreign policy all stem from that problem. And we don't have a close friend in the region which stems from the same problem. All these stem from the framework that I mentioned. I'm going to read it for you again. See whether these problems are influential or not, or effective or not. I am just going to enumerate some of the features of this kind of management which is leading us towards a deadlock. How much time do I have?
You have approximately close to 4 minutes.
I think it's worth mentioning the policies, the framework once again, although unfortunately the time is running, we are running out of time, but Mr. Ahmadinejad forces me to say something that I didn't like to say. So it is an excitation management based on slogan, imagination, and superstition. You are saying that the US is collapsing, Israel is collapsing, France is collapsing, and so on. So on the basis of this slogan, we formulate our foreign policy, which leads us to nowhere, and then selfishness and evasion of the law. So if a person is not self-centered, then he would welcome law, and through law and legal measures solves the problems. Even if he doesn't like the law, then we have just some problems regarding just day-to-day affairs and so on. These have created a problem for our country, and I believe that the damages inflicted on us during these 4 years are very heavy, and all these justify my presence in the elections. In fact, my message to the people is, I just belong to the people, I go to the people, they will judge, and they can judge about this period and this term, and they realize whether the procedures, policies are okay or not, and they can make decision. So it is dangerous for our country. This is why I am entering into the race, and then the destiny will be decided by God and the decision of the people.
You have 1 minute.
I have 1 minute? Okay. I would like to thank my nation, the nation. I know that they really. I just invite them to just analyze the issues very deeply, humiliation of the people, and then asking them to follow the car through one letter it is not okay. We have to create employment. We have to create our production, to consolidate our production. We have to strengthen our industry instead of just importing basmati rice in rush. I went to Hamadan. It's really funny. The main product is garlic. They say that they have imported garlic from China. We cannot really cultivate it. We have to remove this problem. To solve these problems, we have to have some sort of enchantment to our nationalism. Iranian, being an Iranian, you know, our industry and our agriculture is not too weak, and our culture is not weak to be exposed to these problems. And I wish that the outcome of these talks and debates will be in the interest of the Islamic Revolution of Iran, God willing.
Thank you very much. I wish to thank you both, appreciate you both. You had equal time for delivering your speeches. Of course, the national media is willing to continue the debate, but based on the views of the commissions for publicity works, this is the role that has been designated. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Raised all the allegations, then he says, I don't want to mention these. It's so interesting.